Great day, Spreaker. Great day, family. We are up. We are live. We are streaming now. Oh my God. I want to say welcome, 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 welcome to each and every last one of you. I got to drop the signal on Facebook for a second. Sorry, Facebook, for the interruption. My phone is moving slow. I don't know why it's acting so digitally retarded. I don't understand. All right, let's keep on recording. We canceling. Oh, there we go. We're back up. I want to say peace to each and every last one of y'all. Great Resurrection Day. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a Resurrection Day. My girl's taking a shower. So it is what it is. And right now, I want to welcome all of y'all. I should have waited for the message to go out. You know what I'm saying? I'm still waiting to see if the message goes out. We got one person in the house. What's going on, family? We're going to be, of course, I'm going to eat some more Furmans today. We got some more ambrosia. I'm gonna do lemon lime today. But we need to go on and bust some of these open. And let me see what we're going to do. All right, first off, I need to let you know you are now listening. I always get a message even before you send it. I am not sure why. Damn. Even before I send it? All right. Are you getting the text message? I'm assuming it's Anubis. I'm assuming that I'm talking to Anubis. But hey, I'm glad the message is going out. Let's see here. You are now listening. Yeah. So, damn. So you get the text message. You know what? They might be stationed in New York. So you might be getting yours first because you in New York. You know. So, all right. Of course, you know this is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Damn. This is a Heart of a Simple production. Of course, you know it's the Daily Toast. It is a Heart of a Simple production. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigm. Y'all know what it is. You know what time. Get your water. Get everything together. The hell just happened? Who turned it down? Mr. Daddy. Drink your water. Drink your water. Take your breath and drink your water. Take your breath and drink your water. Take your breath and drink your water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Lift your glass and drink your water. Lift your glass and drink your water. Lift your glass and drink your water. Lift your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Now move your body, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Guess what? Move your body. Drink, 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 drink. drink, 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 drink. Now, raise those glasses and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Take your breath and drink your water. Lift your... Y'all hear him? Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Well, it's one of those days, family. Let's just get this water out the way. Lift your glass and drink your water. Take your breath and drink your water. Move your body, drink some water. Lift your glass and toast your ancestors. Drink your water. Drink your water. Drink your water. Take a breath and drink your water. Lift your glass and drink your water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast those ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Y'all supposed to be taking a shower. Shouts out to Amatu. Shouts out to CeeLo. Shouts out to Tiandra. Shouts out to, of course, Anubis, the unsleeping one. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Gye-Nyame girls supposed to be taking a shower, and they still want to say no. Lift your glass and drink your water. No. I'm like, what? Why the rebellion? You know what I'm saying? Why the rebellion? If I was lifting my glass, drinking liquor, you know what I'm saying? We drinking water. Why do I get the rebellion in my own household? So I want to say great Resurrection Day to everybody. Happy Easter. However you look at it. You know what I'm saying? It's a great day. I looked outside in Columbus. The sun is shining. I got the doors open. I got a special guest coming in today. So we're going to kind of start. Of course, I'm going to pop open some of these ambrosias. Of course, we're going to toast the ancestors. I'm going to eat me some more fermented food in front of y'all. Because y'all see I'm still alive. Right? And that's been sitting for months. Ra has risen. Sister Navita's in the house. Sister Navita.
Daddy,
Krishanda KT Smith. Nice to meet you. And shouts out Sister Navita. I don't know who Krishanda is. Is that one of the aliases? Hi, what's up?
do you want to put on clothes now?
I want y'all to put, yeah, you can. You can put on your clothes. Because make sure you put on lotion though.
Okay.
All right. We have to stay moisturized. Not only do we have to drink our water, we got to stay moisturized. You know what I'm saying? We can't be having, the dry skin syndrome. Sister Tiandra, you should be able to take a couple of sips now. How is your experiment coming? How is your June coming? The kombucha mix, I guess I'm gonna have to start going letting people be able to call it that ambrosia as well. How is your ambrosia, the food of the God? How is it doing? For those that don't know, Sister Tiandra got with me and she got her a SCOBY. And I'm telling y'all, family, I'm not playing. I have SCOBYs. Amatu already sent her address and all that. I'm about to mail her a SCOBY. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm off next week, and for part of the week. and I'm gonna make arrangements so that I can go and get her what she needs. Family, listen, I want to spread this skill. I want us to be able to be toasting together in the morning. I want us to be able to drinking to our health. We're up having coffee. My real name is Kashonda KT Smith. Thanks for asking. Thank you. It's good to meet you. I hope that you enjoy the show. I wish I was drinking coffee with y'all. You know what I'm saying? One day I want to be, matter of fact, on one of these weekends, maybe we might need to get together and do a show where all of us in Columbus, we sit down, we eating breakfast, and we just turn out wherever the hell we at. Drink, 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 drink your water, right? And just have a good time, right? So, yeah, Miss Amatu, I got the information on the super phone. I thank you for one tuning in. I thank you for also sending your information so we can go and get it out there to you. Now I'm going to figure out how to, because I would love to vacuum seal it, but I'm not gonna be able to vacuum seal it. I don't have one of those, but we're gonna get it out to you, right? So family, now let's do this since y'all here. So I got some yesterday, right? So we're gonna have to pop the tops, but I see my wife she done popped the tops before me. Right? Let some of that carbon dioxide out, you know. So, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right. So I don't filter mine. When I sell it to y'all, or when I bring it, or when I trade it, I don't like saying that. When I trade it, what I do is I filter so that y'all don't have a lot of the stuff in it, right? Those people like Brother Kwame, he don't like me filtering his. He want everything, right? So I leave it in. Sister Tiandra say, I'll see her late today when I get back in town. I'll take a little sip today. Was going to wait till Coochie Chocolate. Hey, we're going away, baby. Did you get a chance to meet with my brother last night? I sent him out to the event. I was sipping on that mead last night. But now I don't think I got to meet him. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a few conversations and I was bouncing around. Oh, man. I ran into this brother from Nigeria. And, actually, I met this dude, and I was just sitting down, and he was from Chile, and he's a math major. He said, man, we started talking. He said, man, I want to make you a math master in 60 seconds. And he told me a story, right? And we started talking. So I'm like, all right, cool. Something happened. The discussion got interrupted. I ended up going outside, and me and him continued the conversation outside, and a Nigerian dude came, and we started talking about the numbers and stuff like this, and quantum entanglement and shit. Yeah, these type of conversations I be having. This shit. I was sitting down, this dude and these girls, they sat down, and next thing you know, we having a conversation about quantum entanglement. And he asked the question. He said, imagine that you are at a party. He said, imagine you are at a party, and it's something about infinity. It was an infinity question. And he said, imagine you at a party, and you have an infinite amount of people at the party. You take pictures of an infinite amount of people. The next day, you call the people and you tell them to come get their pictures. Will they all show up? Will they all be able to get their pictures that day? I'm like, I don't. So, you know, that led into one thought exercise. Then we start talking about how can something go faster than the speed of light, or why something can't go faster than the speed of light. Then we brought up quantum entanglement. I said, well, if you got two atoms that are entangled, and you take one to one side of the universe and the other one to the other side of the universe, and change the rotation of one, the other one instantaneously starts going in the same direction. So there's not even a fraction of a second. It's immediate. When I change the direction or the flow of one atom, it automatically changes the other because they are quantumly entangled. They're, you know what I'm saying? They are in a sense one. So when I change one at one end of the universe, the other one automatically changes. So I said, so something has to be faster than light. And he explained it. He said, well, that's because you're distorting time space. You know what I'm saying? You're warping time space. So that quantum entanglement is not actually going faster than the speed of light. That quantum entanglement is causing a fluctuation in time space where time is curved for those two beings and they're able to communicate. Even that's a goddamn, all right, stop. So we went all the way from there to the Nigerian brothers start talking about identity. Don't ask. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And how African Americans got it wrong because, you know, we identify with the slavery piece, that blah, blah, blah. He don't identify with that. And I'm like, motherfucker, of course you don't identify with that shit. You're not supposed to identify with it. You know what I'm saying? He said, me as a black man, blah, blah, blah. Then we started talking about now. Because listen, fam, this is where we at. So he says, well, if we talk about where civilization first started, we got to go to Iran and so, okay. So, I'm like, okay, I'm all right. I give up. I surrender. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sitting up here like, yo, dude, are you serious? I'm just a human being. I can dig that. I could dig those philosophies. I'm just a human being philosophy. But we have to understand that as part of your humanness is the package that you carry. The package and the team that I am on, right now, I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't opt out. I can't be going to the human camp, right? Because I got to make sure that all the minds is recognized in that. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, so he ran off and, you know, so I went to the bathroom. Now this is the funny part. I went to the bathroom because me and him was, we, because I was like, boom, boom, boom. He like, listen. I'm trying to listen. And then I say, yeah, he got to listen. And then all of a sudden he said, I got to go. He runs inside, right? So I'm waiting. You know what I'm saying? I go back inside. I pass him. I go to the bathroom. I come out the bathroom. I don't see him no more. Right? I'm looking at what is motherfucker at? Because I want to finish this. We got to finish this conversation because this whole shit, this whole, you know, African piece where I'm sitting up here like, we got to talk. I'm looking for him, and I'm like, where is this motherfucker? Because he got a bright red shirt on. I'm looking, where is this motherfucker at? And I turn around, he on stage, he a comedian and shit. I'm sitting up here like, well, goddamn. All right. So I left it alone. I will find you one. Found mine at a thrift stop. Find you one. What you find at a thrift store? I got it. She found something at a thrift store. I might need it. All right. Shouts out to Miss Navita Hill. Shouts out to my. Oh, how you doing, Miss Hill? All right, family. So we gonna do this toast. So make sure you drinking your water. Once again, for those that are new, there's only 4 things that you need to stay healthy, right? Proper breathing, through the nose down to the gut. You know, I got a video on that. You know what I'm saying? Meditation type thing. You got to breathe properly. Oh, vacuum sealer. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Proper breath. Drink proper water, right? Right now I'm experimenting with the artesian. You know what I'm saying? Spring water. You know what I'm saying? Good water, family. Get your water. Next thing is a culturally appropriate diet. Brother Hatem, what do you mean by culturally appropriate diet? Each culture comes up because of a food. And all cultures have staples in that culture. Right? Family, we are of African descent. I tell all of y'all, I suggest heavily that everybody take the time on this day while you got free time. Look up the African heritage diet. Diabetes is not part of our culture. High blood pressure is not part of our culture. A lot of these autoimmune diseases are not part of our culture. And a lot of them result from us living culturally inappropriately. We making cultural inappropriate decisions, especially when it comes to food. It's cool to try other cultures' foods, but to constantly live off of them and to constantly be getting food that is not full of the vitamins and the minerals that we need, that in a sense our body has adjusted to, makes us sick. And the last thing is movement. So you got breath, water, culturally appropriate food, culturally appropriate movement. Doing movement, right? Not just sitting around all the time. So let's go and finish this water. Man, so I am excited for Miss Amatu because she's going to get her SCOBY. I'm excited to see how Miss Tiandra's SCOBY's going to get. And Anubis, I don't think I met your brother last night. Or I might have met him and didn't know. Because I was sampling on, oh man, listen, there's a meadery here. Family. Then, listen, that honey wine, man, they got one that is like infused with ginger. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I had to give me a flight. I had me a flight. And then one of my younger brothers came in and he was drinking. I thought it was a dark beer, right? So he go and buy me one. So me and him sit there and the light come on for a second and the beer is purple. I was like, oh my God, it was a purple beer and it was delicious. Perhaps you will sometime soon since he lives about 10 minutes. Okay, cool. I'm looking forward to meeting him. Because I had a car full. Oh, then last night, let me tell you what happened last night too. Brother Shaka came and showed out. Brother Shaka came, got on stage, started doing his thing during the event, right? Because I taped part of it on and put it on Facebook, right? Brother Shaka came, did his thing, then his son got up and started dancing, right? Then we went out to the car, and of course, you know, he brought some of that red June with him, and I'm like, yo, listen, I'm still, my sinus is still clearing out. You know what I'm saying? Took some of that, some of his red June, and family, I love to see my people shine, man. Shaka done took this to a whole nother level. Shaka, you know what I'm saying? It's like, he doing this thing up there in Northeast Ohio right now. You know what I'm saying? But he down here with us. Matter of fact, I think he's supposed to be coming in the door any moment now. You know what I'm saying? So Sasha, you don't, that's cute, but you don't need the jacket on in the house. I'm just saying.
This goes with this.
Okay, okay. You're right. It does match, but you don't really
I want to
help. It's real life here, Gye-Nyame.
Let's play.
You know what I'm saying? All right. A vacuum sealer. Yeah, I see some of them over there too. But I'm not shipping out enough of them to go and get one at this point in time. But hey, you know, who knows? But like I said, we're gonna get you yours regardless, right? The only thing is, like I said, I'm gonna double and triple. I'm gonna put it in two lunch bags with the seals on them. Then I'm gonna put it inside of a big bag with a seal on it, right? So that we can just make sure that it if it busts out of one bag, you gotta bust out another, and then the big bag is gonna really stop, and then we're gonna send it in the soft cushion. We're gonna take care of it, all right? But anybody else out there that want to learn how to brew, one of the things that we're talking about doing is for a fundraiser for some of these events. It don't have to be the Malcolm X event. It could be the camping trip. It could be the next Kwanzaa. I don't give a damn. For everybody that's in Columbus or could get to Columbus, if you want to do a class where I show you how to make the ambrosia, right? And if you want to do other fermented foods there, we could do it as well. Like I said, if y'all willing to learn, I'm willing to share, right? And in the class, like I said, we could do it one of two ways. Either we could provide everything that you need, or, you know what I'm saying, that'd be part of the price, or there's a price for you to do it, and with that price, you get your SCOBY, and you bring all the stuff that you need, which will be a jar, a gallon jar, unless you want to do 5 gallons. That's on you. You know what I'm saying? A gallon jar, but I suggest you start small so that you can start experimenting, tweaking your batch. You get you a jar, You get you a pound or 2 pounds of raw, unpasteurized honey, because that's part of our issue too, family. That's another part of us, our problem too, family. We are pasteurized and domesticated. Everything we eat, everything we do, we have become bacteria phobic. You know what I'm saying? Microphobic. You know what I'm saying? We scared of these microbes. We scared of them. And some of them will kill your ass. Without a shadow of a doubt, without any hesitation, will take your ass up out of here. But there is a whole lot more that your body needs. And your body is ingenious enough to know how to use all of these. All these bacteria and yeast. You got more bacteria and yeast cells than you got human cells. So in actuality, you are, I know a lot of y'all ain't gonna like this, you're a bacteria. And in some cases a virus. Hell, you might be a big yeast floating around this motherfucker for all we know. You know what I'm saying? But all the food that you're taking, all the medicine that you're taking, it automatically is, one, not feeding the microbiome, which makes it impossible for you to really get the nutrition that you need. See, right now in America, we are well fed, but we lack nutrition. Well fed without nutrition. We get a lot, we eat a lot, but we're not getting the nutrition that we need. All right, let's keep it going. Oh, my fault, family. Lines are open. Lines are open. I don't know why I'm just sitting here running my mouth. Let me go and get these lines. Make sure the Uber conference is on. The number is, let me post the number up. The number is 614-556-4535. Call in line. Call in line. Because me and my kids got a while before we got to go. So we're gonna be able to have a discussion. Wow. There we go. Call-in lines are up. Call-in lines are up. Anybody new that's on the timeline, if you have an ancestor that you want me to salute, if you have an ancestor that you want me to salute, by all means, post them up. Post them up. What happened? It ain't show up yet. Let me post it up again. What's going on here? Anubis, if you still out there, can you post up the call-in line number? Because for some reason, it's not working for me here. Let me try it again. Alright, we're going to try it. Am I on the right timeline? I'm on the right one. That's me right there. Boom. I don't know what's going on, family. Alright, there we go. Why the first one didn't show up? I'm going to pin that up. Alright, cool. So we got the number pinned up. For all those that want to call in and join the conversation, it's open mic today. It's Resurrection Day. What are you resurrecting in your life? Right? It's Easter, right? It's about, I might still be drunk.
Easter.
That's very possible. And if I'm not still drunk, I'm about to re-drink right now. All right, but come on, girl. We got to do your hair. Well, you need a t-shirt. You got a t-shirt?
No.
Y'all go find t-shirts.
Okay.
All right. What are you resurrecting? It's Resurrection Day. What are you resurrecting? The sun is shining. It's new life out here right now, right? We're in spring officially. What are you resurrecting in your life? Right? Because a lot of times people want to get caught up in the history of Jesus. They want to get caught up in the history of whether this is actually a Christian holiday. They want to get caught up and have the argument about the history rather than looking at the story. And as I keep on telling you, family, the most important thing is the narrative. Let me say that again. The most important thing is the narrative. Is it the historical Jesus that's important, or is it the story of Jesus that's important? The history of Jesus didn't change your life. It's the story of Jesus that changed your life. It's the story, it's the myths of these beings, of these heroes and these world changers that change your life. It's not the history. It's the story. What does resurrection mean? What is resurrection about? Resurrection is about you being able to take something old and dead in your life and breathe life back into it. It's about you being able to come and become new and maybe separate yourself from some old shit. You know what I'm saying? It's about you bringing life back into a relationship. It's about you bringing life back into a career. It's about you bringing life back into a dream. It's about resurrection, right? So on Nia was the crucifixion. On Nia was the death. And today is the resurrection. So I ask y'all once again, what are you resurrecting in your life? Right? All right, so I'm going to resurrect some of this, some of these ferments and some of this ambrosia right now because I'm almost done. We're about to do this toast, and we're going to toast the stars of the show, but the line is open. The question on the question on the timeline right now is, what are you resurrecting in your life? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Don't get caught up in the foolishness. Don't get caught up in the arguments. You know what I'm saying? The question is, what are you resurrecting in your life? And what you believe, right? But use the stories to empower yourself. Use the stories to enliven yourself. Use the stories to make improvements on who and what you are. So the question up today on the Daily Toast, and we're gonna have a discussion after we salute these ancestors, because I'm almost done, y'all. Woo! Listen, family, water. Damn, that water is good. Oh my God. Man, listen. Oh. Water. All right, so now, what we have here, this is that Justice League ambrosia. The Justice League. Lemon, lime, ginger. I didn't add the flash today, so I call it the Justice League because the lemon and the lemon is Superman. The lime is Wonder Woman. They're very much alike, very, very similar. They're very similar in their strengths and their skills. They're very similar in their strengths and their skills, right? Just a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? All right. Then we got the ginger, which is the brains of the whole operation, and that's Batman. So the ginger is Batman. Don't spread my business. Don't.
What?
Ginger is the Batman. So every now and then I add a sprinkle of the flag.
Ginger is not.
And that's that cayenne. But I ain't adding none to this batch. So right now we got the adventures of Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman. All right, so now we're going to toast these stars of the show. Today is Imani. For those that don't know faith, the Ma'atic principle today is harmony. The Ma'atic principle is trust. The color is red. We are on the Hermetic law of gender today. If you was born on this day, male, you're a Quasi. That's Cleve. Cleve is a Quasi. As a matter of fact, Quasi brought me a drink last night. The other Quasi brought me a drink last night. and female name Akosua, right? From the African Centered Cultural Virtue and Value System practiced by the Emotional Emancipation Circles. Today we are on Jom in Wolof, and that's a sense of honor and self-respect, Akan ethics, goodness of human nature, and Oju Ona, originality. Also, for the young people, in using the M7 today, we use the principle of trust. All right. So here we go, family. We call on the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We call that great energy into the room. Even though we know it was already here, we lift up our glass and we salute that energy. And we say, Ashe. From there, we move to our personal ancestors who are truly the stars of the show. They are the shoulders upon which we stand. Come in. They are the shoulders upon which we stand. And we got some red June in the house. We got the red June in the house. All right, hold on. So we in the middle of this, but we're gonna crack open some June, and we're gonna sip on some June while we have a conversation. I'm moving this out so brother can join me. We got a guest. Look at that. Look at that there. I wonder where that came from. Look at that. Do you blend up the SCOBY?
No.
Oh, okay.
I guess the code just made it.
Oh man, look at that, family. And he got these nice, beautiful bottles. And this is how he sell his. You know, I do mine in the little bottles. So he gonna make me. Now I'm gonna have to upgrade, right? Now I'm gonna have to upgrade and shit. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna finish toasting these ancestors. We gonna sit down and we gonna partake of some of these ferments today, right? Of our own creation. Look at that. That is beautiful, Shaka. I was telling them, man, how I drunk some last night, and you know I've been.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying now? See, and family, listen. When you get your SCOBY, listen up and listen closely. When you get your SCOBY, right? Your SCOBY starts producing for you what you need. Grab one of those chairs and bring that chair over here. So we're going to go to the stars of the show. I'm moving it out so that Brother Shaka can join us. Just make sure you don't sit on the cord, because this is the cord that causes all the problems. All right. Call-in lines are open if anybody want to join us. All right. So here we go. Hey, Gina, can you bring... We're going to turn it around just a little bit more. Can you bring Shaka a glass, please?
Oh, okay. I get to see the command station.
Oh, yeah. This is how we do it over here. Let me see if I can speak that up.
I see. Okay, so you got a whole different device for that.
Right. I got the, so, we try to do our thing here on the Gye-Nyame journey. So, bring him. Where is my glass at, young lady? Look, he said, I am definitely curious about Shaka's brew. All right. But hey, Shaka gonna sip on a little bit of this lemon lime right now as we do this toast.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. Is that too much?
No.
All right, because we about to drink it up today. All right, family. So now we done made it to our ancestors. So let's do the stars of the show. We lift up our glass. Hey man, don't be drinking before before the ancestors get theirs. This is brunch with the ancestors. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert Tex Anna Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilley, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Fanny Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Toppin, John Fallard, Montague Pimenel, Nomo X, Pat Myra, Malika Fakua, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Wesson, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pullian, the Luxor brother, Miss Edith Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Carol Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McQuaid, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Randleman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Louis Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Carolyn D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hines Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Ware, Levita Farmer, Agosa Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Deolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Edgar Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis. I got to do something about this being on the corner. Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Dorita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Worrells, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, May Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinier, Elder Amatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Delma Triggs, Thomas and Lewis Berry, Lacey and Eleanor Howe, Frank and Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, Brother Renee, salutes Joe Davis, Sister Jill and Brother Allende, salutes Timothy Butler, Amatu Noor Ibrahim, salutes John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Shaka, added to his list, Miriam Johnson, Wilbert Longmire, Edith Catney, Zuri Mosley, salutes Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Peanut Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley. Brother Nubis added to his list, Jing Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, and Rosemary Charles. Sister Tiandra added Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billings Lee Jr. Brother Deshaun Sensabaugh salutes his mother, Jennifer Sensabaugh. I added Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons. Aisha salutes Stacy Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown. Miss Ford salutes Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth and Paula Cox, Ronald Irving, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Boots Jefferson. Dr. D salutes Dan Wilkinson Sr. Jackie McClendon added to her list. She added Jackie added to her list Emma McClendon. To the community list, we added Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Patricia Williams, and Shabaka Teray. Sister Madonna salutes Donna Hill and Richard Gleavis. Sister Cynthia salutes Lee Irby, Tom Irby, Voy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Haley Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead. Sister CeeLo added to her list Archie Beck and Anna McGill. Brother Santana salutes Aunt Becca. Elder Greg Arnold salutes Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed. Sister Sheila I salutes Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie, Harriet Tubman Kate, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Mally Miller, Halsey Hatch, Dad Cleveland, and Mother Gibson. Brother Quabanite Nixon salutes Alex Nixon. Elder Bowie salutes John Bowie. Elder Shedrick salutes Lester and Rachel Sanders. Janelle Ross salutes Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, and Leroy Stokes. Elder Ori Pianki salutes Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott. Charles Stevenson salutes Vivian Stevenson. Cassandra Holloway salutes Mona Ann. Elder Phyllis salutes Martha Ford Dawson. Big Mama Nana Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston. Sister Enya salutes Margaret Towns and Mary Williams. Sister Heather salutes Leroy Q. Heath Sr. Patan Capshaw Moore salutes Albert Moore. Yeye Motley salutes Miss Vanilla. Alice Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, and Erlington Houston. All right. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to the present moment. We salute this moment, and in this moment is our power. We say, Ashe. We salute our children's children unto infinity, and we say, Ashe. And we salute all of our relations, and we say, Ashe. Last but not least, family, I toast each and every last one of you that showed up today, that's listening in, that's making comments. I salute each and every last one of you that may be listening in the future. I salute those of you that may be listening to this 5 years from now. You know what I'm saying? And if you are listening right now, 5 years from now, please post up a comment so that I know that you're listening. You see that shit? So I toast y'all. We say Ashe.
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 All right, it's kind of rough, man. Nah, actually, it's kind of smooth. Y'all see that face? Did y'all see that face? Did y'all see? Hey, it's cleaning you out. That Justice League.
Oh, man.
All right. I don't know if you want to try some ferment. This might be dangerous for you, man. But I jarred this up over a year ago. You smell it?
I smell from here.
Exactly. Yes, Lord. And, like I said, we talk about those probiotics, family. There's different ways to get probiotics. Ambrosia is not the only way. Actually, I would tell some people, if you can't get hold of that ambrosia or the red June or Miss Tiandra's mix or one of our mixes, go on and mix you up some of this, right? Because we could toast with this too. I could have toasted with this. You want to try it?
Is it like a kraut?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, yeah, I'll try it. I like kraut.
All right, I'll give you. I mean, I ate some yesterday, so you know you ain't about to die or nothing. At least I don't think I'm dying. Go on, take that. You got some beets in it though.
Okay.
So that's gonna be good for you. Let me go get me a plate.
I'm gonna try this out.
So when I was on my 21-day fast, which I'm gonna have to do another one this year. When I did my 21-day fast, I wanted to come off with some fermented food, so I made this. So I'm gonna have to give me some more jars, because I'm gonna get back into fermenting real soon. You alive, man? Is he surviving? Is he dying? Oh. Hey, man, I'm going to look out for Pharaoh for you, man. What's wrong?
It's actually pretty good. Texture of the beet though kind of grabbed me right quick. It had
a sour taste?
Not a sour taste, but the texture of how it feels in your mouth. It's a little bit different than the other stuff. The other stuff just tastes pickled.
Oh, now make sure that it's not the beet, because there's some I got some sweet potato in there too. So that might have been it too. But you a cook, so you know the difference. So let me
That's good.
All right, we're about to crack open this June. Y'all can go on and join us while we drink some of this June.
Hey, so you, so your experience last night, the after effects of it. You said it was clearing you out.
All up in here.
Oh yeah.
All up in my head. Look, I'm actually making a beet salad myself as we speak.
That's got to be a notice.
Yeah, I knew it. Now I know you know how to ferment it, man. Just like I said, man. Submerge it under that water for about 2 days.
2 days.
2 or 3 days. That's it. I mean, but this right here, this one been sitting in my basement since the summer. You're like, you ain't tell me that at the beginning. You ain't say that. You should be watching the show. I told y'all that 2 days ago. So this is resurrection. And this is how we used to preserve foods before the refrigerator. The refrigerator, in many cases, is hindering us from moving in a healthy fashion. You know? You want to pop the top?
All right, I'll
Go put that on the floor. Yeah. Hold on, I want them to see. Make sure they see. So you like beets too, huh, Anubis? I think me and Cleve gonna grow some beets this summer.
All right. Oh, you know what that means.
What?
Oh.
The boat's still coming up. She might have been loose. It might have pushed through the steel. Well, you're gonna build up a lot of pressure, but it's still going up. Well, this shit's a lot. Hold on.
You see these spikes?
Now we're about to.
They hide.
We're mixing this. We got the.
They're gonna have to
Let me finish this. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
see these.
I'm sweating. Hey, hey, Sasha, Jenna, can you give me a towel? And make, did y'all offer him something to eat?
You don't want that.
Okay.
You
Can
want nothing to eat, man?
Can we play Roblox on her laptop?
Man, listen here.
On which laptop? Well, we using these after we get done. You can do.
Hey, when an African woman asks you if you're hungry, you never deny her the opportunity to feed. Get something to eat.
I'm not hungry.
That's right. Play hard to get, boy. I feel you. I'm not hungry. I ain't eating your food. Hold on. That was my own shit. It's something about being able to eat and to drink your stuff, right? Uh-oh. Might be a sweat coming. Might be a sweat going down. Oh, and family, those of you that's in Columbus, if you're interested in doing a sweat, let me know, because we got part of our family that do. No, not a towel, baby. Not a towel. A paper towel. Uh-oh, see, because, yeah, he got the clear glass. So, now, the reason I'm sweating, my body is working, right? I'm, in a sense, working out all the microbes in my body. I'm feeding my microbes, and right now, they're heating us up, right? So, let's see, 100 years. This is very mature. How long has it been out?
Since Wednesday.
How you get your shit to mature like that? You got a time machine or some shit up there in Cleveland. Listen, this shit. See, and this is what I'm saying, right? Because, like, for example, I keep talking about initiation. Thank you, baby. Part of the initiation for some people is going to be their brewing, right? Because you're able to find out about a person by the brew, and the brew don't lie. So right now what we got is his went straight past sweet to a medicinal ish. I mean, it's I mean, and this is the red tea. This is the Robus.
Yep.
So it went straight to a medicinal piece, and like I feel it right here and back here, right? But it's good. Strong, tart taste, and you can taste the vinegar. And I'm like, all right, you want to talk to me about your process. Let's talk about the process. What are you doing? How long are you letting it sit in the bucket?
Well, I done went everything now. All my Scobies are in glass, and I think that thing that I did different this time.
What you mean all your Scobies in glass?
Yeah, they all in different glass jars. So I got.
You got big ass glass jars?
Yeah.
You know the Scobie I gave you is. Hey, Gina. Oh, who in the kitchen? Come here. Who in the kitchen? Sasha, give me that bucket. Give me that bucket. All right. The Scobie I gave him was bigger than this bucket. This is a 2.5 gallon food safe bucket. So I gave him a Scobie bigger than this. So you got glass jars this damn big?
Yeah.
Where the fuck you get them at?
Hey man, you know what? I'm a thrifter. I go listen, you know, and I get a lot of luck going into like Marshall's. Marshall's got a new store called Home Goods.
When did you bring that water in?
Oh yeah.
So I'll go to the Home Goods store and find the biggest jars that I can, and usually I get pretty lucky. That's where I got these from.
Well, hold on. I have seen some of his videos, and when it comes to this drink, it does not appear that he's a very patient man. He's snatching the shit out. You know, and now let me tell you what's going on is with his. If you look, he don't even filter his, right? I run mine through a screen because some of the people that I get, they be like, they want all that stuff, and I'm like, all that stuff, all that right there is the health. And basically what you get in here is almost what it tastes like is the pure Scobie juice. And I don't know how. See, because this, and let me explain. In the brewing process, the Scobie rises to the top. It seals off all things, right? And then when you take out, you got the direct June that you take out. But there's a portion that you leave in there, and in there is all the residue and all the leftover stuff, and that becomes the strongest piece. And what his tastes like that, and this is the third glass that I had of his. His tastes like you're getting the pure Scobie. I mean, it's like the juice piece. He jumped right past it to where when you get it, it's like the Scobie been sitting in there for. I don't know how you doing this shit.
Now I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna go get one of my smaller ones that I pulled from the mother earlier in the game, and we'll taste that one. I'll be right back.
Are you sure? Cause I'm gonna drink that motherfucker up right there. I hope you brought something to sell, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we gonna go. He going out to get some more. I'm gonna pop another one of mine. I'm like shit.
Hey, please. Hey, go ahead and drink some of that before your dad drink it all.
They're not ready for this. This is a mature man taste. They ain't ready for it. They just little boys. They can't handle it. They're just little boys. Right? They just little boys. Look at him. My nephew here. Almost tall as me. Come on and say hello. This little PJ here. Yeah. Almost big as me. Y'all can't handle it. Here, go. Look at you about to drop it. Go get another glass. That's his glass. Y'all can't handle it. That's a grown man drink. Shaka make the grown man. I make mine for you.
I am a grown man.
All right, whatever. That's enough. That's enough. I'm trying to tell you. You ain't gonna be able to handle it. It's gonna clean you up though. I'm telling y'all. See, and family, we gotta get our. See, because now what I'm doing is I'm enticing my young people to start learning how to brew. Because I had started Cleveland. Cleveland just totally forgot about his Scobie. And I mean, I'm about to call the people for Scobie abuse. He totally abused it. But what we're doing also, we're fertilizing the garden with some of the Scobie. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Look.
Ooh, that tastes good.
Whatever. Look.
That tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's actually pretty good.
You feel it in your sinuses. If you had anything, it tastes. It's not really. I wouldn't say sour. I would say more tart. It's more of a tart taste. Is the glass red?
Yeah.
The glass is red?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm about to say that's too red, man. Now I'm about to get jealous and shit. Look at what I gotta compete with. Look at this shit. You look at this shit? The fuck? Come on, man. Sit your ass down, man. Look at this. Bub, get your coat. Look. Oh. The fuck? Well, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And this is the beauty of it, family, because he's putting his own touch on it, right? Industry, right? And what he's saying to people is because the thing he got me thinking about is he's putting these and he's doing it like this. So what he's telling his customers is that for each one of you, he done took it. I'm trying to produce. He's doing he's going the path of the artisan. Is that what it's called? The artisan. Or the person that is like, this is uniquely for you.
I hate you, Nikki.
Look at that.
What?
That's beautiful.
Wait, where did you get
I don't know.
from?
I don't know why he brought these in because I don't. You think you walking out with this shit? You know what I'm saying? I don't know why he brought these in here to Gye-Nyame Journey. We about to sample this shit here. Hold on.
Now this one is a sale. This one we gonna go ahead. You.
All right, which one? You say yeah, because that one.
We selling that one.
Okay, cool. All right, so this one, family while he's in Columbus.
No.
This one is for sale.
You're just spinning.
Actually, for trade, we don't do sales because we want to keep ours up off of. We trade. He trading this one. All right.
Come on.
All right, we're gonna pop this one. Let me finish mine.
Not wasted. Just cut away. I thought you only had this one. Let's see if that one's in.
So, you ready?
The party's almost done.
Y'all see it? You said, hey. It's real life here at Gye-Nyame.
We broke some. It's not broken. Oh my God.
Hey. Either go upstairs or go downstairs.
Upstairs.
We're going over my mom's house at about 2. Do an Easter egg hunt. You want to come?
Easter egg hunting?
Yeah, for one, you know, it's just a little small.
Look at his face, man. Look.
Okay.
Boy.
So look at all this. Listen.
Green.
This is vitamins, minerals.
What's going
I mean, listen, y'all going to the health food store when you could go and produce this in your own house. Or you could have somebody in your family that's taking responsibility and
Come
doing
on,
this.
let's go upstairs. Come on, let's go upstairs, Sarah. Have you ever seen the movie Cut? I can't wait to go upstairs.
All right, so let's pop it.
Let's go.
Why you doing that? My computer right here. Why you doing all that shit? You know, that's like you get in somebody's car and they put on the seatbelt. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shh. What?
Go ahead.
Y'all heard that? Look, the bubbles is coming up. Like I said, man, we producing a living. Look. The carbon is trying to escape.
Wow.
Look at those bubbles. I know y'all can't see it. I know you can't see it, Amatu, but it's beautiful, man. I mean, it's like, and this is the work of our hands. This is an industry that we can, like I said, that we could control within our community. This is something that we could, for example, there's a lot of y'all out there drinking kombucha. Right now, we could start a business within our own community and be like, yo, we ain't buying nobody else's kombucha. We buying it straight from our community, right? I brew this for my folk. He brewed this for his folk. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we trade amongst family, right? He bringing this because I got all this shit right here, and he ain't even seen what I got in the car, but he already know because he been over here. You don't need no more Scobies, do you?
You know what? I'm trying to get to the point where I got at least 20 gallons a batch.
Brewing?
I'm up to 12 right now.
Well, let me know.
All I've been doing is cloning.
It ain't cloning. I'm producing. It's producing and shit. Cause it's like, all right, 100 years. That's a little bit mellower.
Yeah.
Is this the same? Is
Yep,
this?
I just pulled
Is
it
this
earlier.
red? Is this red or is
No,
this?
this is the Baba Joe.
Okay. A little bit mellower. This one's a little bit younger. But how you get it to age that quick, man? I mean, really, how long do you let your shit sit?
At least 8 days.
See. All right. So his method is he long brews. All right. With the you
That's
let it-
long?
Yeah, dude. Listen, with kombucha. Now check this out. This is the beauty of June, right? Kombucha takes 5 to 7 days because that hard sugar is hard for them. But once they get going, they're going. So it takes 5 to 7 days, right? Our June only takes 3 to 5. You can start removing your shit after 3 days because it's done. You know what I'm saying? But if this is your style, keep doing your style. You know, because like I said, this is a mature chase. Because first off, this is a digestion mover. Because I could feel it like it's getting me ready. I'm almost ready to eat. I was hungry, but now I'm not hungry, and it's like it's getting my stomach ready, right? So hey, shit, you know what I'm saying? If this your style, but 3 to 5 days. Now I understand. So this is grown folk taste, right? Unless you got those young men like I got over here, like talking about, I can do it, I can do it, right? But I usually brew mine between 3 and 5 days, and then I start doing the infusions, except for the Death Eater, right?
So that means that what I got at home is ready to go ahead and oh wow. Yeah, because that's we on the 5th. What's Monday? Monday to today?
I don't know what Monday is.
Let's see this.
Push-ups.
We don't know what it is.
I said it. So I gotta do some damn push-ups. But hey, you know what I'm saying? But hey, so yeah. So your batches is 3 to 5 days. But the honey is a little bit more forgiving because if we was doing it with the cane sugar, after a certain amount of time, we ain't be able to taste it. You know what I mean? It'd be straight vinegar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But and maybe the temperature has something to do with it too.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
What temperature you got it at?
Well, you know what? When I bottle them up, I put them in a box and put them in my car.
No. After you bottle them up, temperature does nothing but slow down the process.
Okay.
As far as what's going on in the bottle. So it would age slower. But you are bringing out a super mature batch because you're doing 5 days.
Here's the thing, I tell. I guarantee, and I said this one was to sell, but I almost feel like I should just gift this to you so you could pop it and see the difference between what I bottle in these and what I bottle in this.
I'll take the gift, but I'm saying get your money. Get your bread up.
Yeah.
Get your bread up. Because we do this on the toast.
So go ahead and do this.
We do this on the toast. I'm going to let it sit for a while. Like I got the bottles. I might let it sit for family, check this out. Me and Shaka, we should have did it on the show. When I first started brewing, and I'm suggesting you do this too. When I first started brewing, I put away 4 bottles that I would only sample. So, I mean, it's been about 2, maybe 2.5 years. And when I gave him his SCOBY, I opened one of those bottles. And that shit, family, we got to start listening. We got to start putting our egg. I mean, it sat there for 2 years on my dresser so I could look at it, right? I popped that shit, and it was.
What you call this again? Right here?
That's that butterfly bone. I don't know what it.
That's why I feel it.
It's like a bone. There's a butterfly bone back there, and this is what be messing up our teeth, family, because we're not getting the proper nutrition. From what I understand, these 2 bones get soft, and they don't allow the face to develop properly. So then people's teeth start getting messed up.
Really?
Oh yeah, man. I'm on. I listen. I've been looking at videos on fermentation all week. Well, let's say since spring break started, I've been looking at videos on it, and it's like, family, we are overfed and undernourished. It's crazy. I mean, we eating a lot of food, but we ain't getting no nourishment. So, man. All right. So now y'all see Brother Shaka stuff is working his magic, and is that room is actually at the outside temperature. So, all right, we're about to do. I gotta remember which one is the actual ambrosia, because I got some watered down ambrosia too. Now, what I mean watered down, I just put some extra green tea in it afterwards to kind of mellow it out a little bit. I'm doing experiments, right? Because the whole piece is, like I said, family, this is our opportunity to really develop something that other people ain't got. Like my Death Eater is my recipe. Like Shaka's red juice. That's his recipe, right? That's something that he developed himself. Why y'all sitting up there? Gina, Sasha, you ain't put no lotion on like I said.
I did.
No, you didn't. You ain't put none on your face.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Huh?
I did.
Remember, family, lines are still open, 614-556-4535. We can conversate about what you want to conversate. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the people's show. It's not Hot Tim show. Can you put this back over there?
Hello. Hello. Over here?
On the floor. Cleveland! Come hither.
Can I drive with
Can you make this without sugar? Now, the way we make it,
this is the coolest car.
there are fermented drinks that you can make without sugar, but sugar is a major. Can you take the water downstairs? Come back and take my bottles downstairs too, and my bucket. No. I mean, I could possibly make a fermented drink without sugar. Yeah. I'm sorry, Sister Navita. We will be having the Malcolm X Festival on May 19th at Millennium Community School, 3500 Refugee Road. We're putting a call out to all poets and artists. We also looking for vendors. Y'all saw a piece. Y'all saw the band that's going to be performing for us last night, the Goodfellas, right? And then also Shaka might come down and do a little something like that as well. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, we're not playing with this festival, right? We are celebrating the legacy and the future application of Malcolm X ideas, family. This ain't we ain't caught in the 60s. No. This is not, my family not on that. We on building, right? How can we use the ideas to move forward, right? So now, sister, back to your sister. I can't make it without, because the sugar, we don't use sugar. We use raw unpasteurized honey. We use raw unpasteurized honey, and because we use, and that is a major part of the process. Okay, because the sugar feeds the bacteria and the yeast, and that causes the reaction. That causes the process. Okay, so, but there are other fermented drinks that we could look into to creating for you, so that you can get some of the stuff you need. Do you have an issue with sugar or honey? Hey, get over here so your mom can do your hair. This Malby bark that I was telling you about is also very good for hangovers, as the bitterness really wakes up your body. Word. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, family, now, once we start, because what you see is we got other people like, oh, brother, I tell you, do it like this. I try to stay away from sugar a lot. Now, Cleveland down the basement. All right. So even honey as well, unpasteurized honey, because I mean, there's a slight difference. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of, like, for example, the sugar that they sell in store is basically extracted and concentrated, right? Then you have the natural sugars within fruit. But what makes it good for your body is the fiber that goes with it, right? And then also you have honey, right? With small amounts, because I want you to understand this. When you get this, by the time you get it, a lot of the sugar is ate up. All right, because the bacteria and yeast eat up the sugar and they produce, and they start making the transformation happen. So I can let you sample some because you with Sister Navita. I can pass some on to you, so Sister Navita can let you have a sample of it. So all of the sugar is almost consumed by the time you get it. Well, we don't even use sugar. We use that raw and pasteurized honey. The reason we use raw and pasteurized honey because we could just use regular honey in the store, but that's pasteurized. What that means is they done killed all the bacteria and yeast in there that makes it useful. All right? So I hope I answered your question. So, there's nothing else. If all minds are clear, I don't know what he doing. I guess that's that salesman look. That's crazy and shit. Freaking me out. The hell going on here?
Hey y'all, look. I was all the way George Jefferson.
So listen, family. He said that he started growing his hair back. Right? Listen, it's something when Shaq get on stage and throw his hat out into the crowd. I was like, what the fuck? He started singing. Threw his hat out.
That did not happen, y'all.
I said he throwing his hat. He about to jump off the stage. Run for your life.
Are you crying and laughing, Daddy?
I haven't tried. Well, hold on.
You kind of crying, though.
I haven't tried. I do like honey, but kind of got away from it when I started looking into Dr. Savy. Okay, great answer. The sugar gets 8. Oh yeah, you know because this is the issue.
So they can
the process consists of the bacteria and yeast mixed in with the green tea and the properties of the green tea, especially the caffeine, and that honey. That honey provides that sugar, but also within the honey you have other bacteria and yeast which start to consume that sugar. In them consuming that sugar, they start producing and releasing other nutrients. One of them being carbonate, which carbonates it, which makes it so that when you drink it, you get a burp out, right? But then also, what fermentation does is start releasing nutrients, that micronutrients that your body would not usually be able to consume. This is why I'm saying, family, start fermenting cabbage, start fermenting beets, start fermenting carrots. Let them sit in some water without any air for a couple of days. You don't even have to add salt. If you don't want to add salt, you ain't even got to add salt. It's just the fact of the process that these microorganisms take them through. And now, also, what it does, the microorganism pre-digest the food for you. What that means is that your body don't even have to work that hard. All it has to do is allow the nutrients to get down there and feed probiotics, right? And you can't get probiotics without fermentation. Listen, and listen to me. You can't get probiotics without fermentation. And then on top of that, when you go to the store and you buy them expensive ass probiotic pills, they only give you 2 strains. Right? You get a bottle from me or him, or you start making it yourself, you got access to a whole bunch of different strains. Plus, for every glass, we drinking trillions of microorganisms. Right? Sister Navita say, what you think about doing a movie relationship related like Boomerang, then have discussion around relationship in the black.
I think you know what? I would choose Claudine over Boomerang because Boomerang to me is like the other side of the coin of She's Gotta Have It. And when I look at, did you see what what Spike Lee and Netflix did with She's Gotta Have It? Oh man,
listen, I didn't like She Gotta Have It. Didn't like the first one. So I mean, but that's me. I mean, I watched it though.
Let's put a poll together.
All right, so we're gonna do a poll. So what's the setup to be able to do this on your own? To do it on your own, all you gotta do is have the initiative and be able to get a scope. And guess what? Brother Hatim has plenty of scobies.
And Brother Shaka has plenty of SCOBY juice. You can do it one or two ways.
Ooh, that's true too.
All right? So that's why I leave this in here. It's because for every bottle that I sell, you have the opportunity to sacrifice it to start your own
batch.
Yep.
And now what I'm saying is for like,
and grow a SCOBY compared to being gifted one.
Now, also, in this bottle right here, if you look in there, there's stuff floating around. Now, I would suggest only making a SCOBY from the original, right? From the original, right? The original drink. Because, you got all the other stuff, like the ginger stuff. I wouldn't say do it from the line, but if you got the top like this, you can pour this in a vessel and let it sit, and the SCOBY will form. Now, I challenge you, and he challenge you. Go to the store, get you some kombucha, pour it in a glass, and try that shit. You can pour ours into a jar. You can pour it into a jar, cover it up, and what, you say 3 days? In 3 days, have a SCOBY. 3 days, have a SCOBY. Right? Or you go on, Brother Hatim could gift you one. You know what I'm saying? Or not gift. You won't, because like I said.
Joe Berry said, whereby?
He said, where he is.
Whereby? Well, I'm in Cleveland.
No, I will not buy it. Will not. Oh, she will not buy it. I don't understand. Won't buy what? Movies like it, that is no different than Overtop and Force. Kushonda, what?
Oh, trade.
Okay, Kushonda K. Smith. We will be having a kombucha class soon. Fundraiser for Malcolm X. See, I love that hustler. Thank you. Thank you, sister. And you know what I'm saying? We trade, right? We trade, so we can handle it. But like I said, and then on top of that, it's sort of like a spiritual journey, man. I mean, because like I said, I started brewing it, and then all of a sudden, I got all these other SCOBYs I got to take. I got a SCOBY retirement home downstairs. Where my juice? I got some. If you want some, Joe, you got to hit me up.
Oh, she says she won't buy that from the store. She will not buy the. Hey.
Right.
Yeah. It's a.
We got the real shit. We the plug. This the plug. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we trying to say, listen. We try to do this like crack in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? We the plug. You know what I'm saying? You go and set up and start. But my piece is this.
Wait, hold on. That make me G-Money?
You pretty motherfucker. You pretty light-skinned motherfucker.
Wow.
Hey. So, I mean, but hey, the whole point is, family, and I want people to experience doing it themselves. Like Shaka, because Shaka developed a relationship with his SCOBY, and his SCOBY, you want a big bottle? Hey, you need to hook up with Shaka. Shaka, go on, throw out your information. So you want one of those big designer bottles. You done outgrew Brother Hatim's little bottles now, right? Is that what you saying, Joe Berry? Is that what's going on? You traitor. How could you? You used me for my bottles. Now you want a big pretty one now, right? Is that where we at? Is that the extent of our relationship, Mr. Berry? But yo, my brother, I love to see my brother shine. So go on. I mean, if you want this one, you gonna give him a call. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I'm thinking about doing some type of contest and possibly giving this bottle. Because I give him. I know the producer. I know the plug, right? So, but family, he said he want a big bottle. Now, this too old fashioned for you now, right? Nobody want the jugs no more. Brother Shaka come to town with these. Look, put the pretty green bottle. Look. You know, y'all don't want old Mr. Brown's old brother High Tim's old funky gallons now, right? I see. Y'all go ahead.
You make you want some? You good?
She good right now. When we turn our back, she gonna be sipping on this shit.
Fix it.
So, all right. So, family, now the whole fermenting process, right? I'm just saying, make sure, because it's culturally appropriate to add fermented food to your. I mean, because in our African culture, we have a lot of fermented food, even all the way down to the dried fish. That's fermented. CeeLo back up. Y'all be like, they said, we're going to take a break, we're going to come back. That's what people do. We're going to take a break, we're going to come
I'm
back.
going to make me a hamburger. They talking about.
He said the jug is better. Oh, no, Joe. Don't backtrack now, Joe. Don't backtrack now, Joe. You already exposed yourself. You exposed yourself, man. All right, let's say that looks one of the Carnal bottles that the Kardashians use on Star Trek. There you go, man. See, I love Anubis. Anubis is connecting to. He said, which one? The red one? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know. So Joe, Joe talking about the gallon look good now, right? Okay, Joe. I seen where your heart is, Joe. You want this, man, right? I got you though. I know.
I really like to be hurt.
So we gonna have us. I'm having an ambrosia. What they call it? Ambrosia blockade. Joe Berry, no ambrosia for you, man. I'm just joking. What's going on? All right, our family. The question on the board today. I show the jug all the time, man.
The butterfly on you.
Every morning when I crack the jug open, I show the jug. I sell half gallons, and 16 ounces. Well, not Chef.
I'm gonna
Not
crack
Chef.
one more. I'll be right back.
You gonna bring out another bottle?
Just one more. I'm interested because you're right. These are very mature. I want to see if it's consistent in this other one.
Oh yeah. I mean, if it's set for 8 days, yeah, it's gonna be.
Cause you see that this one.
It's a little bit lighter.
Okay.
But wait, hold on. Is that a Scope down there? Oh, okay, I was about to say.
She need a ponytail.
All right. The question of the day is: since it's Resurrection Day, what
my tummy's up.
have you resurrected in your life?
Oh wow.
What is that?
What are you resurrecting in your life? Right? I mean, you know, because a lot of people getting caught up in the history, the actual history of the day, rather than the story of the day. And the story that I'm asking y'all to tell me right now is, what are you resurrecting in your life today? Feel free to call in at 614-556-4535. Join the conversation. Once again, I ask, what are you resurrecting in your life? Right? So, come on now. Come on, share some stuff. Yes.
What's inside a kid? Not beer.
What? Uh-oh. Gina got an afro. So it's going down, right? We about to go. I got to go and get my clothes together. We're going to roll out and have some good times today. At least they're going to have good time.
Pick up those bowls.
Yeah, take those bowls in there. I got to wash dishes too. So, all right, family. What have you resurrected? Right? Mr. Joe Berry, if you want some bottles, hit me up. Are you on the text 614-300-1875? Or I can make sure Shaka. I'm gonna make sure Shaka leaves his information because he has his June that he developed. He developed it specifically for his heart issues. Right? So anybody out there that might have some heart issues, some circulation issues, you know what I'm saying? I would suggest the red June for that. Also, I got some bottles of I got some bottles of the Justice League. That's the lemon, lime, and ginger. I got some bottles of the red, which is I call it ambrosia red, and it's basically made with wache leaves, right, which release a lot of minerals in it and turn it red. And then also I got the original, I wasn't able to do the Death Eater because I didn't have enough orders for the Death Eater to even do it, because Death Eater is a whole different process. Similar, but it's a different process, different tea, different blend, a different amount of time and stuff like that. So I didn't make the Death Eater. Right? But I will make the Death Eater if there's some people out there that want to try the Death Eater. And why I call it Death Eater? Because it is two of the most powerful herbs on this planet. And on top of that, they're herbs that grow by it. See, because a lot of us, we get into health stuff, right? And let me tell you about this, right? A lot of us, we get into health and we start supplementing our diets with herbs and stuff that don't come from where we are. Right? Although now, let me say this. Right? Although those herbs can be effective, there are herbs that are close to you that are grown in an area near you. For example, dandelion root and burdock root. Two of the most powerful herbs. And you can find them all over the United States. All over the United States. In yards everywhere. Right? Here's another green one. Look at that. Look at that. He's just showing off. He went, look, he just showing off. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. He just showing off. He in town. He in town for a couple of days. You not only get the Baba June. You get the artistic design of Brother Shaka. You got, look at that. That's 3.
Sure, why not? Where is it?
4.
I really love my ponytail. You're welcome. Wow.
5.
I look like Pinocchio's daughter more than usual.
Hey, boy. Oh, he's
6. No, wait. No, you don't do that. Hold on. Let me see that. You got to present this right.
Daddy, is that heavy?
Did you look at this? He said, I want to get some now. Hold on, Joe wants some now.
Oh, and that strings on me now, so you
Okay, when I finish this.
Does that
Look at that. Like he hiding from the police, like he a bootlegger.
That's so cool.
So this is one we sipped on last night. Then he got some smaller ones like that. Look. He ain't playing. Alright, so hey.
Let's bust that one. I'm interested.
one?
The one you just touched over there.
Which one?
This one right here.
Pinocchio.
Well, this
Oh,
one
you-
been busted.
I don't care.
Been drinking on this one.
No, this ain't the one no, that's the one we were drinking on right there.
No, I'm talking about this one you opened up last night.
No.
Why? Well, why it ain't full?
Yeah, you're right. Why ain't it full?
Give it that. And this one you been sipping on. You don't get high off your own supply, man.
Oh, this the one we got. You see that?
Yeah, I seen that.
What's the other one?
Hold on, let me finish what I got.
Love your hair. Is
that
beer?
I'm sipping, man, because your stuff is rough.
Hold on.
That's good. Here, carry that, Gina. It's
Oh,
heavy.
no, you need this one.
Okay.
You need this.
Dull.
No, sit it down. Just sit it down.
You saw this on TV? She got a sister. What's her sister's name?
Yeah.
Her name is Claudia. So the green one? Oh. I love the color green though.
That's enough.
Your favorite color is green?
That's the first time he tapped out like I
I ain't tapping out.
Green.
Just resting a little bit.
Your favorite game?
I need some more napkins, baby.
Oh. Yeah. For real? What happened to my leg? You really do?
I'm just playing.
I'll fix it.
Hey, so we over here doing it, right?
Okay. She's bouncing.
Oh. So you ain't let this one sit
I
down.
believe she's fine.
That's
Love
shit.
your haircut.
There.
It's not a haircut.
All of them good. But this one is a little bit younger.
I have
I'm telling you, family, the older ones, like for example, you start to go up and look, when you start to go up in a relationship with your June, they start aging on you. So you'll taste it one day, and you'll taste the honey. Taste them next day, you don't taste no honey. Taste them next day, taste it, start getting a little tart. Taste the next day, get a little bit older. Then you start tasting a little bit of vinegar. And the whole piece is, the whole process, family, is good for you. You know what I'm saying? Because what's crazy is the acidity, how you say it?
Acidity.
Acidity, it goes in your body acidic, but it helps your body. We got a call. Who is this? Who is this? Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Operator.
Check 1, check 2.
Check 3, check 4.
Maybe I know what's going on. Let's check. Maybe my shit's out.
Your
Hold on, somebody's on the line. Somebody on the line. Let's do this. All right. Well, I'm gonna say I'm up. I can't hear him. Let's go and check. All right, my mic working. What's going on?
Gigi, stop shaking it.
Well, let me do this. All right, hold on. Person on the line. Income.
Here.
Cancel. Nope.
Gina.
I don't know what's going on. Check 1, check 2.
Sasha.
Check 1, check 2.
Sash.
Hello?
Mating and
Can we go see the movie called
They're in. I'm not.
Oh, they hung up.
Right, they hung up. What I'm about to do is I'm gonna close down the conference line and recall in, family, so that we can have this conversation.
Find me, but no one knows.
All right, so we're gonna open the conference line up again. Conference lines are reopened. Feel free to call in. I guess we sat on there too long. Y'all hear it? Lines are open. What are you resurrecting
participant on the
in your
call.
life?
Please hold while we wait for the others to join.
Check 1, check 2, check 1. See, because when it's dark, it was dark before. We was there, but we wasn't there. So call back in, family. Call back in. Joe Berry, hit the line up 614-556-4535, so you can describe what you want. We gonna suggest a June for you. What's that?
Donuts.
Oh, yeah, donuts.
Who you went to Saga?
No, I did.
Oh, you like Saga?
I just stopped there. I saw it for the first time.
Man, that's a big, nice story. Did you see the fish in the back?
No,
They
I
sell
did
live
fish.
fish. Yeah, they sell live fish.
What happened?
Yeah, the fish.
Vicky, why you turn the light off?
Why would I do that deliberately? That might be accident. I didn't even.
All right, family. We just gonna end the call right now.
Bye bye. You do
All
not
right.
stop it. Bye, Mom.
All right, we're gonna end the part. I will talk to y'all tomorrow, or maybe me and Shaka might do a cast later on today. You can still call in if you have questions. 614-556-4535. You can call in and join the text line. You know what I'm saying? You join the text team. Get all the information about the stuff we're gonna be doing. Get information about all the stuff we're gonna be doing within the community, fermenting wise, as well as the Malcolm X Festival and other things. All right. So I want to say, unless y'all want to call in and want to wait for the line to come up.
Because somebody was calling in.
All right, we gonna hang in there for a little while longer.
And plus, that was a great. You know what? That was a great question. What have we resurrected?
Well, how you resurrected in your life?
Yeah.
I mean, we can still. I mean, if you got something you want to go on to buy up the time while I'm sitting up here trying to reestablish my connection.
Hey,
I
well,
was sabotaging.
Well, look, you know, the Black Phoenix is all about resurrecting. The concept of the Black Phoenix movement is to resurrect the greatness in humanity. And
Lines will be back open in a minute, family.
it became more profound last year when, I had my heart incident, and the cardiologist told me that when I came in, I was dead. Right? So, what she did, I'm going to show y'all something, if I can show y'all. She told me that I had a full vascular blockage in the part of your heart that is called the Widowmaker. Alright? So now I got to carry this thing in my wallet to show people where the stents are in my heart. And so right here, that right there is the Widowmaker. That's where the blockage was at. And without that, the heart wouldn't beat and oxygen wouldn't make it to my brain at times. But every time I fell, I caught myself from falling, it jarred the blockage. But the blockage would just go further and further. So the time frames from the time that I would like black out on this particular day, and this was on May 1st of last year. So, you know, after spending a couple of days in the hospital, I went and you know, I was doing a lot of thinking, you know, about how blessed I was to have made it through that.
Joe, inbox me your number. Now, you want...
What you want?
What you want? You want the red June? You want the... What you want? What you want? Show your true colors, man. No, but seriously, what you want, man?
I bet he wants the red one.
He want the red June? I think he wanted two. He said, yes, I want that juice. There's a lot of juice here, man. There's a lot of juice here.
I don't know, man. You taste the difference, and you know.
This one.
And this ceramic lid, I know, is gonna have a whole different situation.
The juice for the heart.
Yeah,
so that's the red June. So inbox, if you are friends with Brother Shaka, inbox him your number, or you can inbox me the number. Or you call in, because I'm about to get this call in line up.
Oh, that's delicious.
This one.
614.
556 4535.
Say it again, girl.
614-556-4535.
Okay, y'all heard it from the mouth of babes. You know what I'm saying? You call in, you can talk to us now, and then, like I said, we gon' I think I got your number anyway, Brother Joe. So I'm gonna pass it on to Brother Shaka, and y'all do your thing. All right?
This red Joe.
That red one is mine. Over here. That red one is mine.
Why did he call it a heart?
What?
Why did he
You
say
said the heart juice.
Yeah.
You just explained that. You wasn't listening.
Because of red?
Oh, very interesting question. Because, you know, how Tim gave me a SCOBY. And after my first batch, you know, as I tell the story, something told me to pour this SCOBY juice. And it was about this much SCOBY juice. I was drinking it and it tasted so good. And something told me, pour that in some red rooibos tea with raw honey. And in my mind, I'm like, but then I'm going to waste this juice because how Tim told me that it's only going to eat the green tea. So why would I put it in red tea? Right? Lo and behold, 3 days later, it birthed the SCOBY. And ever since then, I've been cloning that SCOBY and making more and more product. Right now, I do 10 gallons every 2 weeks. And that's what it is that I you know, honestly, I base my process on the number 13.
Uh-oh.
Because 13.
Oh, the lines are popping. Hold on, family. We coming. We coming. Hold on.
Look.
Let's hold on. Let me see what's going on. Lines are popping. I need to call in. I just called. What the hell is going on?
Okay. Look like we got
That's good.
2 lanes.
Hold on on the lines. Hold on the lines. Gina G, calm down, baby, please.
What am I doing?
How can she with all of this, all of this,
All this Scoby juice around here.
right?
All right, I'm trying to get on the line right now. For some reason, it's not letting me in. I don't know. I keep knocking. Y'all keep knocking. Hold on.
We see him on there.
We see you on there.
Is your speaker in right?
Yeah, my speaker, everything plugged in. Use these settings.
Let's do this one.
All right.
What happened when you go down to the headphone jack down there?
That's what I did. All right, hold on. Man, family, I don't know what's...
Hit the headphones. Bam. All right, and then go to speaker selection.
Oh, the speaker working. Play that song. Speaker working.
Okay.
So, but we're not in the call. And I'm trying to see why we're not in the call. But I know what to do.
This is
I'm going to just call in again. We're going to do it from here. Y'all messing with the wrong one. Brother Hatim. Uh-oh, see, and they talking. And it's not coming through because I'm not on the line. I'm not on the call yet. So hold on, family. I'm getting in the call. Give me a second. All right. I'm coming in. Hold on. Did the same shit. For some reason, I'm blocked out of my... Oh, there we go. Uh-oh. There we go.
Joining conference now.
All right,
This conference
family,
is
we
being
up.
recorded by the organizer.
We up. I'm sorry for the delay. What's going on, family? Turn on your radios in the background. Turn on the radio in the background, please. So what's going on, family? I want to thank y'all for calling in.
Okay.
So
I'm step away from my tablet.
Yo, cool. So who's calling in?
You got Joe here.
Joe Berry, what's going on? And who else
I
on
want to
line?
get some juice.
Oh, he wanted.
Sister Navita.
Sister Navita, what's going on? So
What's going on?
we chilling. So the question of the day is: so now, Joe, Brother Shaka got your number now.
Oh, okay.
And he gonna give you a call. And the question of the day is: what have you resurrected in your life? What have you resurrected in your life? Since we talking about the day of Easter and all.
Hey, that's a question I can't answer right now. I'm serious. I have no idea. Go ahead, Navita.
I mean, I think I've resurrected myself, so to speak. There was a point where I was doing more existing than I was living. So now I'm actually living life, and I get out and I do things and I do for others. And I have my own personal resurrection, if you will.
Ooh, family. She says she resurrected herself. And on this day is a celebration of new life. You know what I'm saying? So as a community, you know what I'm saying? Because in a sense, I mean, we're trying to resurrect our community, right? We're trying to bring ourselves from a dead state back into a living state, back into a living people, right? I mean, like, for example, if you got a new career, if you starting a business, I mean, it's all the business of resurrection. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I want to thank. I mean, is there any other comments? Because we keep the conversation going. It's just like we've been on here since almost 10:30.
I just got here. I just got here.
There you go.
Hey,
he buffering and shit. Go ahead, man. I understand.
You know, in the city. Okay, you want some?
My daughter done walked in with her glasses. She wants some of that red June. Traitor. Traitor. All right, but yo, so and so we also talking about the fur mini and stuff like that. Y'all got any questions on that, or is it any other comments? Sister Navita, go hit them off with that Malcolm X. Go hit them off.
What are you saying?
Go and tell them a little bit about the Malcolm X, because you got a new flyer. She did an excellent job on this flyer that I'm about to blast out, family. Get ready, right? I'm gonna let you do it because you got a better voice than me.
Okay. Well, with the Malcolm X Festival this year, we are putting a different twist on it, and we got a lot of things going on. Something for the family, something for everyone. We have stuff for children, stuff for adults. We have music lovers. We got a live band. We have poetry. We have open mic. We have a walk, what I'm calling a walk with Malcolm art gallery that we're going to have, where you can walk through and see some of the work done and quotes of Malcolm X. You can see artwork and some poetry displays, just any type of form of artwork that depicts Malcolm X or any of his theologies or opinions or mindset or what have you. And that's why we need our artists to come out and make this a success. The Walk with Malcolm X Gallery, art gallery. So calling all artists and poets for the open mic. So if you know anybody, like I said, the flyer's going out today, and Tim and myself, among some other people, will be blasting the flyer. Tim, is that so? You saying the band that was on your page, that's the Goodfellas?
Yeah. At least that's what I heard him say. I mean, I was drinking heavily and stumbling around, but I think he did say this is the band that's gonna be playing it. So I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so let's see. Brandon was on the keys, Allende was on the congos, and was that Eddie Baird on the saxophone?
That was Eddie Baird on the saxophone. Yes, that was.
Okay. I just wanted to, because I know some of the people who follow some of those people on a regular basis, so I just wanted to make sure I had some of the names right of who I thought I saw. Phenomenal band.
Phenomenal. And that the singer last night. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we had Shaka crash the stage and start doing his thing, right? And I turned out, and then the young singer, the young dude they had up there, oh man, that boy was good. He started screaming.
Where was this event at?
This was at Brother Drake's Meadery. That's why I went, because it was, there was mead in the house. That honey wine was in the house.
Hey man, I went up there, and I which one of these bottles did I? Man, it was the one that say sip on it, and I shared some with the owner of the spot, and we're gonna have a conversation.
Okay.
Okay. Well, before I get off, though, I want to make a quick shout out or mention about the movie days that we do. These are all fundraisers that go towards the Malcolm X Festival. So anyone have any movie suggestions, whether it be a controversial movie, it could be one that even depicts something you may feel is a negative aspect, but we can break that down because somebody else is watching that and they may not see the negative aspects of it. So that's why it's important, some of these movies that you may be like, well, I wouldn't want to see that, but somebody else might want to see it. Then if they stay for the discussion, we can pull out some of the images that they may not even realize is being fed to them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what? One thing I was thinking about, Sister Vita, is that the Donald Bogle wrote a book back in the day. I forget the whole. I'm gonna mess up the title, but Donald Bogle wrote Mammies, Coons, Bucks, and a Tragic Mulatto, I think is what it was called. And it was based on, the particular stereotypes that are portrayed in in media, period. Black folk in mainstream media. And then Nelson George came up with kind of I think in the late 90s, early 2000s with, what was it called? It was based on hip hop, but it was Baps. Baps, Bohos, Buppies, and a B-boy, something like that. And it was just more so, once again, identifying the stereotypes within the hip-hop culture or the roles within the hip-hop culture. And I think that it's very important today for us to identify the roles that, that are being cultivated. In Black Panther. In Black Panther, are we talking about a real hero phenomenon, or are we dealing once again with the big black buck? You know what I mean? So let's talk about it.
Yeah, that's an excellent point. I had a couple of brothers come to me about the Black Panther movie and say once again it's putting the black woman as the dominating force or the warrior. They felt that way. So there's different things that could be discussed.
I love it. What's
about different movies.
What's the counterpoint in that?
Well, I think he felt like this brother said he felt like that it was making the black man look weak and putting his woman in the forefront of somewhat, which he felt was negative, being the protector of the community. The black man has to always take a seat to a back seat to the black woman. That's what he got out of it, and he felt like it was just. He went about this, what did he say, ultra feminist movement type movie. That's how he felt about it. So, not necessarily how I felt about it, but that's how he felt about it. So, I told him I would watch the movie again to see maybe if I missed something. So. He's not the first man I've heard say that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, because people gonna find complaints about everything, man. I mean, it's like that's a little bit.
And some of us gotta accept that we have very sensitive egos, and what's so interesting is that how Tim and I mean, because I use that word a lot, and when I use it amongst folks who are actually who do have very sensitive egos, you see them flip out because you call them sensitive to their face. You know what I mean? But it's just an interesting thing because I feel like, when you look at the black woman and the history of the African American household back in the day, it was her that came to the door. If you know what I mean? When the bill collector came to the door, it was the black woman that came and intercepted that piece. Because if the black man came to the door, it was going to be a totally different type of interaction. So, yeah.
I mean, but
I'm gonna tell you what I got out of it.
Go ahead, Elder.
Just like in my house. This is Joe. I got out of it like the woman's side by side with the man, and if he dropped, she's there to pick him up. And that's what I got out of that. When he fell, she was there to lift him up and give him more strength. That's what my wife does to me. When I feel like I'm failing on something, she sits there and talks to me, and I'm like, all right, you're right. And give me that energy.
Right.
Right. That's what I got out of it.
That's powerful. I mean, and like I said, but of course, because I heard that perspective too. I don't necessarily agree with that one. I do agree that Wakanda need to burn and be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? I do agree with that point, but I didn't see the negativity in the woman being in the role that she was in. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, to each his own, right? And like I said, down with Wakanda, goddammit. Down with Wakanda.
But if you burn that, then you burn that flower that allows the transformation. From the world where we got what?
That's in the Marvel universe.
I'm just saying.
They got Power Man and shit. I don't need that goddamn flower. They've been hiding them we didn't know the flower existed in the first fucking place, so I don't need the flower. I'm going to get experimented on. I down with Wakanda. Down with Wakanda.
I gotta see the movie again. I gotta go see it again.
You know what I'm saying?
I kind of dozed off on a couple of places, so I might have missed some stuff.
So, but you know, like I said, with that piece, now what people have to understand in the Black Panther mythos, the Dora Milaje were the women that were prepared to be the king's wife, and they would be his security, and he was supposed to choose from them who would be his wife. So who better to protect you than the ones that's trying? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Bassett.
Huh?
Bassett. You gotta put that into context too. In the ancient, you know, in the Kemetic story, who was Bassett? It was the cat god.
Right, cat
goddess.
Of the cat, right?
Goddess Bassett. Right. So if Bassett is the cat goddess, then of course her protectors are gonna be women. Of course. So we gotta put that part into context.
Right. So I mean, it's like I said, it's all, you know, people. I mean, and you're gonna have people that like it. I love the movie. I still say down with Wakanda, but I love the movie. I can't wait for Thanos to come and tear that shit up. You know, I'm just saying. That's just me. But
Hey,
I
why
love
is it
the
taking
movie.
place in Wakanda though?
Because one of the
stones you think is there?
Oh yeah.
Which
I'm
one?
thinking
The Soul Stone.
Whichever one deals, might be the Soul Stone. Whichever stone deals with being able to talk to dead people. My fault. Be able to talk to the ancestors like we do on a regular basis. I think that's what the source of vibranium means. I don't know.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It got something to do with the flowers and it got, you know, it's gonna be tied up nice. I ain't gonna even speculate on it. It's gonna be nice, but you know what?
What's that, a month away?
No, I don't know however long away. Down with Wakanda! Down with Wakanda! Hiding all these years. Now you want to come out, you want to save everybody before you save us. We need help, Wakanda. Fuck the world. Fuck the United Nations. You know what I mean? Right here in Columbus. You know what I'm saying? We need help. Down with Wakanda, goddamn. I just want to stress that. But I love the movie.
I gotta see it again. I'm gonna have to make a point to go see this movie.
I love the movie. I
can't give a fully educated opinion.
But that's why we do the movie. What's the title? What we call it? The Village movies with the Village.
Family with the Village. Movies with the Village. Yeah,
movies with the Village. Mm-hmm. Right, so that we can have these discussions. Because the discussion part for me is a major point, because it's like all these movies are stories, and we got all these stories being played in front of our children, being played in front of us, and we never get to have the family talk, the discussion about people's views and what they took from it.
Hey, let me ask y'all something. What do y'all feel about Apocalypto?
Watching that?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that movie was very good. I don't know if we can get, because this isn't a fundraiser, so we got to make sure it's going to be a movie that's going to draw people for the fundraising purpose of that movie. But I thought Apocalypto was one of my favorite movies to this day.
It was too much goddamn running in it for me. That motherfucker ran for 3 days.
See, some people can't do subtitle movies because it's all subtitles. But I liked it.
That motherfucker started running. That motherfucker ran for 3 days, man. That's too much running. I got tired of watching the movie. I had to have me some water. Like, God damn. Woo!
Whatever. Well,
pause the movie.
I don't think it was worth, because I don't think anybody knows of this movie, but White Man's Burden with Harry Belafonte and Johnson Travolta, that was a very powerful movie.
Hey.
But I don't think a lot of people are familiar with it, so.
Krishanda said that's one of my faves in the Vita Nelson, so we might be able to do a
we need
how
it.
You say it?
You know what? I'm gonna tell Apocalypto. I'm gonna tell you something. When the captures was being taken,
just put on your running shoe.
When the captures was being taken across the water, you remember this part where all the parents is bound up and tied, and they was leaving the little kids behind because they had no value on the auction block, right? So the piece is that as the parents was going through, the kids were too small to be able. See, look at that.
Go ahead. It's on. It's good.
To be able to follow them. And so the eldest, which couldn't have been no more than 12 years old, the eldest of the kids, she yelled out to her mother that they are mine now. I'll take care of them. And she was talking about the rest of the kids. Now, the big question that I have is, in what practice and in what community are we teaching our kids to be able to accept that type of responsibility as young as that child was? And being honest with ourselves, if that happened, if that were to happen, would our youth know to be able to maintain the village? Would they understand survivalhood to that level? And that's really why I feel like, that really should be a top priority for us to be able to have that conversation about that movie.
Now let me open the
I
door.
mean, that's true, but I think a lot of us, so there was a time I think that we could have had, our youth would have been able to do that. I know when I was that age, I was, when I was coming home from school and holding it down.
Mm-hmm.
You dig? So waiting until my parents came home, and there wasn't no latchkey popping off and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But now, it's so different. Like when my son was even younger, and we didn't do the latchkey thing. He came home, but I'm only child, so too. But I'm the youngest of my children anyway. But he come home, he would know how to fix his own, food and things like that till I got home from work. He didn't have siblings to take care of, but I think that a lot of times we have changed that aspect of our, we take them to latchkey, we always do this and we do that, which is against the law that I have now. They make it against the law to leave till you get home from work, that's the So I think we created, I don't think a lot of our children today could do those types of things where it's like, okay, well, you in charge now. They fall apart.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
They wouldn't know how to make a sandwich or nothing.
That's child abuse now to let your child do all that stuff by themselves. How dare you want your child to be independent and be able to handle business? You know what I'm saying? You're not allowed to do that no more. I don't know what got into y'all. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that your child could do that. You know what I'm saying? Shame on you, Navita, for making your child make his own sandwich. What's wrong with you? I mean, this is the way they got us with our children. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
here he go again, man. Hold up, Anubis. You
what he say?
So you saying Mel Gibson is gonna do a part 2 to Apocalypto?
It can't be no damn part.
I mean, because here's the thing. Okay, I mean,
they probably show how because the Europeans came at the end of that.
That was Hernando Cortez.
Europeans.
The Spaniards.
West Asians, motherfucker.
Okay.
I don't even want to say it. I mean, it's still the white folks came. So the real apocalypto is about to happen. That was the pre-apocalypto. You know what I'm saying?
They already got that movie. That's called Pocahontas.
So it's about to go down on Apocalypto right now, family. But so like I said, Apocalypto, I guess that could be a movie that we watch.
If you can make it through the
Somebody
first 20 minutes.
Avatar too. I don't know who was suggested that one. But
Avatar's a good movie.
Yeah, Avatar is the same. Avatar and Pocahontas is the same movie.
Damn.
It's a true story.
Wait,
listen to what I'm saying. Avatar.
It basically, I feel you.
Is an adaptation of Pocahontas.
Basically.
Yeah.
The love story.
I never saw Pocahontas. You mean Pocahontas? They made the cartoon?
Yes.
Yeah.
But then we can think of.
Any version of that is, which still can be a topic of conversation. But if they depicted it as a love story, then they depicted it as a lie. Because she was not, it wasn't that type of party. He was kind of like on the pedophile side of the game.
Hey, but actually, I just seen a little commentary on it. He never even had a relationship with Pocahontas. John Smith, He blew himself up smoking tobacco with gunpowder around his neck. He got blew up and had to go. Listen, and they had to ship him back to.
I need to stop smoking.
Yeah, right. I don't know why he had gunpowder, but he blew himself up. Had to go back to England. Now another dude, they kidnapped Pocahontas and brought her over to England. Another dude married her. They had a child. They put the child on display to show. They put Pocahontas and the child on display to try to get more investments for the company that was shipping people over to North America. Pocahontas died on the way back. John Smith wrote all the stories afterwards, and he put in the story that Pocahontas had a thing for him and how him and her connected. Then on top of that, he also put in there how the Native Americans, women came together and about 30 of them had a ritual for him and wanted him to have sex with all 30 of them.
And Anubis, at some point, it sounded like a great idea to do City of Men.
Fuck that. I mean, we do the first one.
City of Men.
Right.
City of God?
City of God.
City of God. Oh,
I ain't seen the City of Man. City of God. City of God was good. It was so good.
That was very good.
I'm still not going to
as well, but it was good.
I used to want to go to Brazil so bad until I saw that movie. I'm like, no.
Mulan is also in the works. Mulan is what?
Mulan 2.
There's already been a Mulan 2.
Oh, well, maybe you talking about the actual live movie.
They gonna make a Mulan movie? It's called Geisha. All right? No.
Racist ass. He said, the views expressed on this show are not necessarily those of Gye-Nyame Girl. Fuck all that, man. Hey. All right, but family, we've been on this shit almost 3 hours. I love y'all. And
all right. I'm out. Welcome back to May 19th. Peace.
Hold on, woman. I hang up on you. You don't hang up. I hang up on you. Damn.
She go.
Call me so I ain't come to get my juice.
He gonna call you right after we shut down, Joe.
Yep.
Joe said.
All right, so I want to get my juice.
All right, and family, all of y'all that's listening and hung in there with us, and we'll be checking us out later. I want to thank every last one of y'all for joining us for this 132-minute discussion, fun, and loving time. I want to extend my love and the blessings of our ancestors on each and every last one of you that took the time to do this with us. And I'm going to say peace, and we are out. But first, I can't do it because my computer crashed. I'm going to check out the flyer, and I'm going to blast that out. It looked pretty good. And any mistakes, if there are any mistakes that I missed, somebody else will point them out. And I will gladly let them know. Then Sister Navita messed it up. Since you're going to hang up on me. That is 10 for a good buddy, Navita. You know what I'm saying? Since you're going to hang up on me, everybody in the world going to know that you messed up the flyer. Now. All right, but family, I love each and every last one of y'all. Y'all take it easy. Have a great day. And I will see you tomorrow morning or maybe tonight. Me and Shaka might be doing the show tonight. Maybe, well, I don't know, because I got to be at my mom's house. I'll probably be over there quite late. But I'm going to say peace, family. And remember, this is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I ain't got my sound effects, so I'm trying to improvise. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. This is the Daily Toast, and this is a Heart of a Silver production. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigm. Peace out, family.
Peace. Call me for my juice, man.
He about to call you. He gonna call you. I promise. He gonna call you.
All right.
Peace. All right. Peace out, family.